Hi, everybody. Are you planning to study abroad? Are you looking for a destination that offers work visa after your graduation? UK offers the graduate route. Did you know that you can obtain 2 years work visa for degree and postgraduate students for postgraduate students and 3 years work visa for PhD after graduation? Well, hi, and thank you for joining this live stream. Apply to study for your undergraduate or postgraduate studies with University of Hertfordshire in the UK. Well, this is a very interesting option for you. Did you know that University of Hertfordshire has undergraduate and postgraduate studies in the following areas? For example, you can study animation and gaming, art and design, business and management, computer science, engineering and technology, fashion, film, TV and music production, healthcare, law, life and medical sciences, media and journalism, physics, astronomy and mathematics, education, and many other options that you can have studying with this university. Well, and now, if you are interested in studying your undergraduate or your postgraduate program at the University of Hertfordshire in the UK, this live stream is for you. My name is Hugo Bustamante. I'm recruitment manager for global studies. And I want to tell you more about global studies. We are an education agency which helps you to apply, and we help you with all the application process. We have different destinations in different countries. For example, we help you if you are interested in applying to the UK, the USA, Canada, Australia, Germany, France, Spain, Denmark, Lithuania, Holland, Ireland, Malta, Cyprus, and other destinations. So, if you are interested in making a reality your dreams of studying in another country to study abroad, you just have to contact us. Here you have our contact. For example, you can see that we have our WhatsApp number, we have our email address, and you just have to ask for your free guidance interview. And we can help you with all the application process. We will tell you about all the requirements that the universities are asking you to prepare to be able to apply with them. For example, you need to prepare your personal statement that is a presentation when you are talking about yourself. You talk about your previous studies. You talk about the career, the program, or the postgraduate that you want to study. You tell us about the intentions you have. Why do you want to study that program? Why do you want to study, for example, in this case, in University of Hertfordshire? Why are you choosing to study in the city where you are interested in studying? And you have to talk about the plans that you have for your future. What will you do when you finish studying this program? Yes, that is very important because the university will check all of this information to be able to give you a place to study and make your dreams a reality. Yes. Other requisite you need to apply to the university is your CV. You have to show all the things you have studied before, all the previous activities that you think are relevant and that are related to the program that you want to study. Yes? And you have to show us your qualifications, your titles, and that is very important for the university. Your passport, yes, and your proof or proficiency in relation to English level. So those are some of the requisites that you need to show when you are applying to study to a university. And well, we will be talking about all this. Today, our special guest is Thais Zorron do Nascimento. And I want to remember you previously that don't forget to follow us in our social media. You can find us as Global Studies UK. Follow us in Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you will know more about the different activities we will have and the different options that you have to study abroad. Today, we will be talking with Thais Zorron do Nascimento. She's country manager for Latin America. And Thais, how are you?
Hi, can everyone hear me already?
Yes, we are already with the students here. And Thais, we have, I know, we have a video that we would like to show to our audience to know a little bit more about University of Hertfordshire. We
Okay.
will go to this video.
At heart, we harness the potential of students, businesses, and researchers to power progress. Protecting people and the planet for a better today and a better future. For children like Evie, we're seeking solutions to the biggest challenges of our time. We don't believe children should be going hungry. That's why we're dedicated to ensuring food sustainability and eliminating food poverty through our research. So Evie knows where her next meal is coming from. Climate change is one of the biggest threats to our planet. That's why we're conducting extensive studies on the earliest indicator of climate change, glaciers, to help our world respond to this threat and protect Evie's future. Technology has changed the way we communicate, and we're committed to using the power of tech for good, applying our expertise in AI and cybersecurity, so Evie can enjoy a safer digital world. The health of our families has never felt more important. That's why our researchers are using space discovery technology to treat brain injuries. So Evie knows her nan, who suffered a stroke last year, is in safe hands. Our focus is on the big picture, but we care passionately about what matters to children like Evie and what matters to you. Whether we're protecting people or the planet, the work that the University of Hertfordshire does powers progress. University of Hertfordshire, powering progress.
Well, that will help us to know a little bit more about University of Hertfordshire. And Thais, I know you have a presentation to talk us about the different options that the students have if they want to study with the University of Hertfordshire, yes?
Yes. So Ugo, can you please tell me if you see my screen at this moment, or what can you guys see me, or what are you seeing right now in the screen?
Okay, here I have your presentation. It is
Okay.
ready,
Okay.
so there is no problem.
Okay. So, but you guys can't see me.
Yes, you are in the screen and your presentation is also there.
Okay. So, well, thank you very much for the invitation. It is a pleasure to be here with you and with the students that are interested in studying abroad, especially in the UK. So, like Hugo said, I'm Thais, and I work for the Latin American region. I support students and our partners with this with everything related to studying in the UK. So I will start my presentation with a little bit of our history. So UH started as a technical school in aerospace engineering right before the end of the Second World War. So we became a technical school related to aerospace engineering. Then we became a polytechnical school, and now we are the University of Hertfordshire, and we offer a variety of courses that you guys can see. Meanwhile, I present here the PowerPoint. So your international journey starts here with us. So why does a student want to study with us? So usually students choose the University of Hertfordshire to get a high quality degree diploma that is valid in many places in many countries as well. We have a variety of options for the students, for example, such as 3D animation, design, psychology, biomedicina, business, international relations, engineering. So we have plenty of courses to gain experience in your profession, because all our courses, they are very much practical courses. So they have this practical side in all the courses, which is good for the students because they can get an experience in their profession while doing the course. To make new friends, because we have around 24,000 students. From those 24,000, 3,500 are international. To see new places and new things, because the students can study in the UK, but also know all Europe and visit all Europe as well during your Saturday, Sunday, or even during holidays. So that's very good. The students get the chance to go to Paris anytime they want to, and also if it is affordable for them, go to I don't know, Holland, Belgium, which are very close to it. So it's an amazing opportunity for students to study abroad. We were considered the second safest university town of the region of East England. So a very safe university for you to study. We are very transparent in the numbers that we deliver. So we have 96.5% of our students that finish their master or their graduation with us. They can find work after 6 months. So this is a percentage that we have for the students that stay in the UK. Is a statistic that we the higher education of statistic does. We have an awarded eco-friendly campus, so we do care about the environment, and we care about the social situation, like you saw in the video that Hugo just showed to you guys. We are a university that really cares about research, and we care about the environment and all the situation that the world is going on. So we are a university that is very participativa, or that really likes to be on it to everything that is going on in the world. And we try to pass that in all our courses, so our students are very updated and they know what's going on when they finish their degrees in their areas. So basically all the courses, they are updated to what the market needs. We also have an award called TEF Gold Award, which is the Teaching Excellency and Student Outcomes Framework. We received the gold medal for it, so we are very proud to be a university that delivers such high quality education. About the distance, we are just 25 minutes away from London, so our station is the station of Hatfield, but you are in London in just 25 minutes. So from Hatfield to King's Cross, it's basically just 25 minutes, which is really good for the students. We have scholarships. The value vary between 500, 1,000, 2,000, up to 4,000 pounds. If you apply, sooner you apply, better it is for you to be awarded one of those scholarships, because they are limited. So please get in touch with Hugo so he can help you guys to apply to our university, because sooner you apply, you can organize everything with the agency, and you can also see the options of rooms and also the scholarships. So it's always good to be ahead on it. Great. So this is the map of the UK, obviously, as you can see, and this is the location of our university. We are between Cambridgeshire, so where you have the famous University of Cambridge, and the city of London. So we are a county. We are the county of Hertfordshire. The university also has the same name, but we are between Cambridge and London. I think this is a very good location for the cultural side of it, because you can go to different places and you are in a business hub, you are in a cultural hub if you live in London. And also it's good for work because you have many work opportunities going on around London. Good things about the UK, I would say that there is three main things that are very interesting about the UK destination. First, you can work during all your master and during all your graduation. The only thing is that during the period that you're taking the course, you can only work 4 hours a day, 20 hours per week. So you can get a part-time job during all the period that you're studying. During holidays like Easter, summer, Christmas and New Year's Eve, you can work up to 8 hours per day. Okay, there is a limit of hours for you guys. And the good thing is that you don't necessarily need to work just inside the university. You can work in London, you can work in Cambridge. It really depends on where you're going to find your work. The only limitation here is the period of hours that you're going to work. Okay. The second thing that I think is really interesting is about the UK is that once you finish the graduation of 3 years or the master that takes just 1 year, you can apply for a post-study work visa of 2 years. So you can stay 2 more years in the UK working full time. And that's very interesting. And you can work inside the campus, whatever you get the opportunity to find work. And the third thing that I think is very interesting about the UK is that you can bring dependents. So you can bring your wife, and your wife is able to work 8 hours per day. You, as a student, can work part time. And if you have children that are under the age of 18, they are supported by the public system of health and also the education, so they can go to public schools, and they can also use the public system of the UK. Of course, there's a price to pay, and you need to show that you have the right money to cover for your dependents, that it is during the visa part. But that's something that it is possible, and I think that's very interesting about studying in the UK, the opportunities of work, and also to bring your dependents, and the duration of the course that is less than other countries. Our university is very close to the Luton Airport and the Stansted Airport that provides low-cost flights travel through Europe, so we are very close to those airports. The Heathrow Airport is the biggest one, and we have a pickup bus service that takes the students from the airport to our university. So I do believe that our university has an amazing location for students, and it's not so expensive as to live in the city of London. So, for example, the supermarket, it's probably cheaper. We are around many outlets, so the clothes, luggages and things, the students pay less than in central London because you are close to those outlets as well. So there is the good side of not being in London. And once you want to go to London, it's just 25 minutes away from it. So I think that's very interesting. We have two campuses, the College Lane campus and the Haviland campus. Our uni is in the UK, but it really looks like an American university. So we have clubs and societies just like the ones they have in the USA. And we have also a Santander Bank inside the uni. We have Starbucks, swimming pool, gymnasium. It's a very well prepared institution. We have accommodations inside and outside the campus. So, we have accommodations inside the campus that the students can choose. But another good thing about the UK is that the student, if they think that the contract from the university is too long or the price is not really what they thought it would be, they can find they can find accommodation outside the campus. So if you have a cousin, if you have a friend that is living in London or close to the University of Hertfordshire, you can stay with that person, or you can find also other accommodation options that is not necessarily to stay inside the campus. Okay, so it's very beautiful. Everything is very new. We are a non-profitable university, so all the monies that we receive from our students it goes back to the investment of this university. So everything is very new. Everything is really well treated, and I'm sure that you would love to study with us. Here a little video. I'm not sure if you can hear the sound, probably not, but it shows the main reception where the students meet some professors, see their friends. The Starbucks. We have a library that is always open 24/7. An art and design galleria and studio for our students. So we have plenty of courses like fine arts, robotics, film and television production, academia, gymnasium. Our gymnasiums are fully equipped. A crown court replica. Yeah, just a little video, but of course, if you would like to see this presentation again, and if you want to arrange a private session with me and Ugu, we can talk about your specific questions about the institution, just between us. I think this is a general presentation. So we have on-campus accommodations. Here's some pictures. So you have accommodations that are more private and accommodations that are cheaper. For example, the twin room where you share with someone is a bit more cheaper. In the website, we show the prices per week, but usually the student needs to hire a contract of, for example, 32 weeks, 40 weeks. This is the contract length of the contract, but it's just for you guys to see how much it costs per week, just to have an idea. A twin room, it will cost 103 pounds, and it's a shared room, so it will be 103 from you and 103 for your colleague. Let me just check off-campus accommodation. So inside the campus, we also have a sports village with 100 station gymnasium and a 25-meter swimming pool. We have doctors inside the university. We have a high street bank with banks, and also the banks of Santander is the main one. We have a career and employment center that supports students to find work. This is like a human resources department for our students that help the students to find work inside and outside the UK as well, specifically in Ireland and countries from the European Union. Okay, so I don't know if we are going to be able to see options and vacays possible here in Latin America, but we do our best in the regions that we cover. Okay, so our library, as I've mentioned, 2 restaurants, multiple cafes, catering, so something you're not going to need to worry about. The university is really well equipped. Here's some pictures from the swimming pool, our labs. We have an observatorium. Here are some pictures from the labs. London at your doorstep. So again, a multicultural hub of business, and also a place for you to meet different people from all over the world. Go to one of the best places to visit museums in the world, that is London. I'm a big fan, but I know it's suspicious, but I really, really like the UK. Okay, so more pictures from the city of London. Okay, Hatfield is a really small city. It is a small but really nice, and it's a university city. So basically the students, they have a very calm life in Hatfield, but whenever they want to go to London, it's just 25 minutes away from it. So any parties you want to go or anything over there, it's just really close. Okay, about the schools of study, as I've mentioned, we have many programs. It is over 300 programs. They are divided between the School of Engineering and Computer Science, where we have, for example, civil engineering, aerospace engineering. We have the Business School, where we have, for example, MBAs or Masters in International Relations Management, and there you go. We have the School of Physics, Astronomy, and Mathematics. We have the School of Life and Medical Sciences, We don't have medicine, but we have biomedicine. We have the School of Education, which we have the MAT Sol, for example. We have the School of Law, which is very good actually, and the students can do. We have many options for LLM, so Masters in Law, and you don't have to have a LLB, a bachelor, graduate un grado in law to do a master in law. You just have to have a related area. So, for example, business, you can try to do a master in law in the UK. So it's very interesting. The School of Humanities, like history courses and things like that. The School of Creative Arts, like design, fashion, film and television production. The School of Health and Social Work. And these are the schools that we provide courses, around 300 programs. All our courses, they are accredited by councils that provide the best guidance for our tutors and our academic body to deliver the best courses as possible that can be updated to what the market needs. So this is something very good for you guys. For example, if you're looking for an architecture course, our course is accredited by the Architects Registration Board, sorry. Or if you're interested in psychology, we have the British Psychological Society supporting our courses. So this shows a good engagement between the industry and the educational system in the UK. We have outstanding courses facilities for the students to train what they are studying. For example, we have the hospital and the pharmacy simulation center. We have a television studio. We have a car and flight simulators, one of the only UK's Crown Court replica. We have a state-of-art sports facility. We have an observatorium, as I've mentioned to you guys, recording studios for music. We have a strong music production courses as well, if you want to try. The law school, we have around 15 courses. This is the building of the law school. The business school, we have around 50 courses. As you can see, the most famous one are business administration, master international business, master in management, and master in finance and investment banking. This is the business school facilities. Engineering courses, we have around 80, like computer sciences, mechanical engineering, cybersecurity, advanced computer science. So I'm sure that we are going to able to find a course that suits your need and will put you in another level in your life. It will put you in a different position that you're now with your education, and we hope to be part of that, of course. School of Medical Sciences, our most famous courses that we have is psychology, as I've mentioned, biomedicina, clinical dermatology for master, and masters in biotechnology. And the courses related to biology are accredited by the Royal Society of Biology in the UK. School of Education, we have undergraduate courses in childhood education, education studies, master in education, master in early childhood education. Some courses in masters related to education, they require that you have experience. So you need to check what are the requirements for each course. The School of Creative Arts is amazing. All our courses from the Creative Arts department is amazing. We have 3 courses that it doesn't require the students to show a portfolio. These courses are fashion business. It's not necessary to have a portfolio. Film and television production, and music related courses like music production. It's not necessary to have a portfolio. So that's something very good and very interesting. And the School of Creative Arts facility. So we have a television television studio for our students. We have a digital animation suit, art and design gallery, 2D and 3D workshops. We have a jewelry, glass and ceramics workshops, recording studios, photography studios, loan store, 3D printing facilities. It's amazing, really, what we have. And well, more pictures from the campus. Students that wish to do an undergraduate course in the UK, they have something interested in most of our courses. So the undergraduate course is 3 years period. But in the end of the second year, the student can do un periodo sabático or a sabbatic period of time where they can study abroad during until 1 year, so 3 months, 6 months, or 1 full year, or they can work in the UK 8 hours per day, like it's a professional experience. During this period of time, the students do not require to pay the university because you're not taking classes, so we don't need to pay professors during this period of time. Um, and that's something optional. You don't have to decide now, but this is always good for you guys to know that inside the graduation you can also work full time during a year, or take a study abroad period in the USA, in Japan, in Korea, whatever is good for the area that you are studying. The orientation week usually starts in September, so we are now in the end of January, and we have time for you guys to start to apply. So everything can be ready and set for you to start in September. Okay. We have a guide that we provide to all our agents with all the examples of the documents that we require in order to make a decision with the application. It's a very useful document that I'm sure Global Studies can show you guys. Okay. The documents that you need, I know that Ugu already mentioned, but it's basically the same documents that Ugu mentioned. So a motivational letter showing why the University of Hertfordshire, why the UK, and it's a mature letter that can explain to the professors why you're motivated to do this course. And then we need a valid passport, high school transcript, diploma, English that can be IELTS, TOEFL, Cambridge, or Pearson. So we accept a variety of courses. We do not accept Duolingo. We accept reference. We need references as well. We need academic reference for undergraduate students, and an academic and a professional reference for master students. So how does the process work? So Global Studies apply the students online. You guys receive a conditional or unconditional offer. If everything is okay with your document and you are unconditional, you are sure you want to come to study with us, it's necessary to pay part of the course. That is a deposit of £5,000. And then you can start to look for accommodation. There is a period of time that we start to give classes to the students. You apply for your tier 4 visa, you receive the visa, there is a date that you can arrive in the UK, you book your flight to the UK, and you can attend the orientation week. But don't worry, if you are working with Global Studies, with Karen and Ugo, they are going to give you all these steps. They are going to be with you during all this process, and me, myself as well. We work very well together, and we are always supported by us. And yeah, Ugo, I think my presentation has finished. And I'm open for questions.
Thank you, Thais. Thank you for all this explanation. And well, we have some questions. For example, are there available any scholarship options for LATAM students?
Yes, 500, 1,000, 2,000, up to £4,000.
Oh, thank you. Thais, could you tell us how would be the admission process for European students now that they need a visa to join the course?
It's going to be the same as the Latin students. So they need to apply. It's going to be the same process.
Perfect. And Thais, until when would be open the graduate scheme, the work visa for 2 years after the graduation?
So can you repeat the question? Because so the student finished a 3-year graduation or a 1-year master, and then they apply for a 2 years post-study work visa.
Yes, about that. Until when this option to have this 2 years visa for work, until when is this possible? Is this available?
Well, I don't know, but the government of the UK has not given no answers when if it's going to finish. I don't think it's going to finish.
Okay, so
Only,
it is.
yeah, only if some policy from the government is going to decide that.
Okay, so this is a good moment to apply because
Yes.
the students have this option, yes, of having a 2 years work visa, yes, when they are
Yes.
finishing their programs. Fabulous, Thais. And how can be paid the fees? Do you have installment payments?
Yes, Ugu. So basically, how the student, for example, our courses, our standard prices right now for this year is 14,000 for undergraduate courses and 14,500 pounds, 14 for 14,500 pounds for master courses, and the students can pay the deposit, that is 5,000 pounds deposit, and they can pay the remaining of the fees in two more installments. So I would say that it's basically three installments.
Okay. Thais, and could you please remind the students the intake dates that are available?
Sure. So we have two intakes in September, that is most of our courses, and then in January as well, which we have most, the courses are mostly for PG, so postgraduate courses. So if you are a UG undergraduate student, I advise you to try to apply now for September.
And with this, Thais, when would be the deadline to apply for this September intake?
Well, I always say to the students that sooner the better, because of the scholarships, because of the accommodation, because of the visa and everything. But I would say that our limit to accept applications would probably be around June,
Okay.
May.
Thank you, Thais. And about the processional English courses, I don't know if the courses would be offered in face to face or they would be online.
That's a really good question, Ugo. I do believe that right now they are being online,
Okay.
just for the sake of the situation that we are going through.
Yes. Well, Thais, by now those are all the questions we have. And I really want to thank you for all the information, for answering the questions. And really, I want to motivate the students to start studying in the UK. This is the moment. Really, if you want to study your undergraduate or your postgraduate program in the United Kingdom, you have to contact us. Our team works with Thais, as she said, and we all be happy to help you with all the application process. Yes, so this is the moment to apply to study with University of Hertfordshire.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Hugo, for everything, and for giving this amazing presentation and the chance to present to the students. And yes, like Hugo said, this is the moment if you want to make a big change in your life, if you want to take the next steps of your professional side or even your personal side. If you can do it, because it's something that is going to be life changing, really.
Yes, yes. Don't forget to contact us, and we will help you with all the application process. Thank you, Thais, and thank you everybody for joining us today. And bye.
Bye.